Right, good morning, ladies and gents, fellow YouTubers. I hope you've missed me as much as I've missed you. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, we just drive cars, ride motorbikes, and do everything correlated. So today I'm on the way to a car launch. I don't know if you're familiar with the GAC brand. So GAC is one of the Chinese brands that has essentially come into South Africa. It's actually quite a premium brand for a Chinese brand. I've driven one of their cars, the GAC G2C Emkoo, I think it is. So today they're launching the GAC Emkoo, which is the bigger SUV. So that's the brand over the GAC motor. We're pulling up now. So they're launching the bigger car, the bigger SUV. So it's going to be an interesting one. We'll see how this goes. He's trying to talk to me now. Watch this. Morning, how are you?
I'm good. You're coming for GAC? What?
Yeah.
Or you're checking in, or you're gonna go out?
No, I'm not checking in.
Okay, you can literally check this parking this side.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it, brother.
Because this one, they said they booked for those cars only.
No, that's fine. Okay, so it's basically telling me that I cannot park where I intended to park. So I'm gonna have to pull a nice little U-turn over here and go back where we came from. It's gonna be an interesting day. I'm always keen on these Chinese products because it's something new. There's a novelty to it, and obviously it's something new to you too, that you want to see and discover whether this is any good. And that's what I'm here for, to give you my opinion and let you know whether it's any good and whether you should even waste your damn time on it. So let me find parking and then we'll chat in a second once we get rolling with the cars. Oh, and by the way, just in case you're wondering what I'm driving today, obviously I drive a different car every week and I'm reviewing a different car. So today we're actually driving Mercedes-Benz's finest. I don't know if you can guess what this is, but take a wild guess before I show you. I'm gonna step out of here. The vehicle is ready to shut down. Don't know why it's showing me that, but let's hop on out of here. It's pretty filthy because it's been raining and windy and all kinds of funny weather here in Joburg. So I'm gonna shut that down, lock that. And this is what we're in this week. It's a dirty car. I need to get it washed. It is the GLS, the Mercedes-Benz GLS. Big car. But it's very plush as well. It's very Mercedes-Benz in terms of ride quality and how plush it is. So cannot complain. GLS 450D, it's a diesel, 6-cylinder diesel. Very smooth, 6-cylinder, velvety smooth. So yeah, that's what I'm driving. It's a family car, it's a family car, 7-seater if you want it to be. And you can go off-road if you want to do that as well. Very capable, I think. I haven't done it yet. So yeah, that is what we're moving in. Okay, so we're in here. My turn to drive, and it looks nice. It looks pretty well appointed. It does have a 1.5 liter petrol engine, and there's some busy Chang Biltong, by the way. So it's a good thing. 1.5 liter, 130 kilowatts, 270 Newton meters. It's got the flip out door handles. We're gonna get on the road, and I'm gonna give you my impressions after I just ring it out a little. Okay, so we've been driving the GAC Emkoo. You guys let me know what you think of the name of the car. I think the naming is a bit interesting with these cars. You get the M-Zoom G2C M-Zoom, now you get the Emkoo, so it's quite interesting. So let's talk about the car itself, right? So this is an SUV, quite a large SUV. Doesn't look that big. On the outside, I think GAC's design language, or whatever you want to call it, is just sharp angles, flat panels. And it's not for everyone, right? It's not gonna be for everyone. Personally, I don't know how I feel about it. It's an interesting design. I would prefer the smaller one, the G23 M-Zoom. The M-Zoom though, this is the Emkoo. So yeah, that's what it looks like in the front. back, you've obviously got 32 LED lights in each headlamp in the front, and it can do an LED sequence with those lights, so it looks really cool when it does that. I don't know how to do it, but you can make it do it, as I'm sure you can see right now. You've also got 120, I think it's 128 LED lights in the back tail lights on each side. So they've really gone to town with the whole LED thing. It comes in two variants. The first one is 18-inch wheels, that's what you get. And then the top spec is 19-inch wheels. Okay, so let's talk about the interior of the car real quick, right? I personally am enjoying myself here. Love the steering wheel, love the red stitching around the steering wheel, soft panels all around, so that's a nice touch to the car. You get electric seats, both front seats are electric. You get an infotainment screen, I think it's 10.1 inches, and you can obviously do everything in there. You've got 3 driving modes: Eco, Comfort, Sport. It does come with Apple CarPlay. You don't get Android Auto, but there's a little app that they use. It's called CarBits Link. So for Android users, you can use that. You are getting a panoramic glass roof in the car standard in both variants. So that's like on the house. So that's really, really cool. The other thing about this car is that legroom at the back. So it doesn't look as big as it is. Even the smaller one, the M Zoom, looks very compact, but it's a very spacious car. This is even more spacious. The legroom in the back, I'm gonna jump in there and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. And we're gonna have a look at the amount of legroom that there is here. I'm just gonna move this little bag and put it right here. So if I close this door, the legroom is actually scary in this car. So I'm not very short, 1.82 meters. So that is my driving position right now. The seat is how I'd normally drive, and I've got this much legroom and this much space in the back. It's just incredible. The nice thing is that there's no little bump over here in the middle, so it's a flat floor, which means you can really sit in the back and enjoy. And even if you need to have a person sitting in the middle, they can actually sit in the middle because there's no issue with flooring. You can actually sit right here and knees are free, nothing's touching anything. So I think they've done a pretty damn good job in terms of just space and size in this car. So it's very suitable as a family car. It's the kind of car you'd want to buy if you've got a family, etc, etc. On the road, we've got ourselves a 1.5 litre petrol engine, turbo engine. And I'm sure you're wondering why the Chinese all use 1.5 litre turbo engines, right? So there is a bit of a, I don't know whether it's a subsidy, but the Chinese government does look after the manufacturers that are using 1.5 litre engines and below. So that's literally why almost everything that's coming out of China has a 1.5 litre engine. It may not be the same engine in every car, but it's still a 1.5. So here we're pulling what, 130 kilowatts and 270 newton meters of torque. The Chinese have gotten smart. That's the thing, right? So a lot of that torque is low down. So this is very tractable. You touch the accelerator and this thing wants to move. And in the beginning, when I first got in here, I was sort of spinning the wheels a little bit on gravel and stuff when I'm pulling off because it literally just wants to move. So it's a nice car to drive on the road. I cannot complain. It's also well sprung. So bumps, speed bumps, inconsistencies, it just rides very, very nicely. So I think they've done a good job on that. And I mean, like I said before, these guys know how to build cars. They're not guessing and, you know, trying to figure things out. They've been doing this for a long time. They've had ventures with Mitsubishi, Honda and Toyota, joint ventures. The Prado that you guys like, the Land Cruiser, the Toyota Land Cruiser, the Bucky, they produce it in Portugal. GAC produces the Land Cruiser in Portugal. So it's people that know how to build a car that are building this. Pricing here, which I'm sure you guys want to know, we are starting at what, 600,000 Rand for the one variant, the lower variant, and 660 for the top spec variant. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed watching the video because I've enjoyed making it, and thank you for sticking around for this long. If you've enjoyed it and liked it, you know what to do, and follow the channel as well. I need to see you following. I need that. Okay, thanks. Bye.